putting the brakes on rented e-bikes, why some riders can't cross from one side of the Thames to the other, and...
But first, the capital's confusing e-bike rules are leaving cyclists frustrated and piles of bikes abandoned. It's because councils are allowed to decide which operators they licence, with some giving permission to Lime bikes and others to rival companies like Forest and Voy. If you try to cycle on a Lime bike from Richmond to Hounslow, for example, your bike will literally stop working properly. Rags Martel explains.
Welcome to the Lime Line. Bike after bike that can no longer cross the bridge.
I've just counted them up. I think it's 46 Lime bikes empty on one side of Chiswick Bridge, and because they can't go over into the Hounslow Council. It's just madness.
It's just frustrating, and it's just so inconvenient because you're slowing down. It's such a heavy bike. Got to come all the way back, then go all the way back again. It ruins an easy way to get around.
We're on Chiswick Bridge in West London, and if you cross from the Richmond side on your Lime bike, it will soon slow down and eventually stop working.
Oh look, there's a red light gone on.
You then have to turn around, go back to the other side of the bridge and walk across.
And the reason all these bikes are stacked up here is that Lime recently lost its contract to operate over the bridge in Hounslow.
The comedian Dara O'Brien captured the madness of the situation, tweeting that every London bridge is now similar to Checkpoint Charlie. And the internet has followed with memes on a similar theme.
It's crazy. We've got to see collaboration between boroughs. You can't have riders getting to the edge of a borough that they don't even know is an edge of a borough and then having to get off. No, it's ridiculous. And we're not thinking of the cyclists. We're not thinking of our transport goals.
Lime say losing its Hounslow licence is a backward move for all London bike users.
So before the decision by Hounslow, we operated a genuinely pan-London service where you could cycle effectively from the Olympic Park to Heathrow. The only place I can't cycle now is across the bridge and through Hounslow. That's not a situation that works for anybody. The Thames should not be a barrier to people who want to cycle through the city.
And on the Hounslow side of the bridge, more stacked bikes, but this time from the new licensed hire companies. And after walking back across on foot, you can swap bikes and finally carry on with your journey.
Well, we're really disappointed with Hounslow's decision here.
Also riding into the debate, the MP for Richmond.
What's your message to Hounslow? You can always shout it across there. What would you like to tell them?
What I really want to see Hounslow Council do is revise that decision so that people can travel freely and easily across Hounslow into Richmond and into surrounding boroughs.
Hounslow say boroughs having different e-bike operators is not unique to them, and boundaries are always an issue whenever there's a change in operator. And like other cyclists making this journey, the return across the bridge was on foot. Rags Martel, ITV News.